So imagine you're in a classroom, except you take out all the monotony, the papers, the grading. Then imagine that you're running a marathon, except you take away all the pain. Then imagine you're at career fair, except you take away the nervousness and the dressing up. And from all these things, you just have all the good parts of it in one. That's a hackathon.
I kind of saw this movement of like literally just anyone coming in from any background and being able to just learn anything and everything that you wanted to know at this one amazing place. There were no restrictions on how to get that information. You didn't have to wait for somebody around to give the information for you, or like you could literally just code up all on your own. So at that moment at HackGT, I really wanted to be a part of HackGT and kind of facilitate that environment, especially for minorities and women minorities as well.
I love coming to hackathons because I'm kind of new to CS, and I'm always astonished by how a tiny bit of CS background can turn into really, really cool applications. And I love coming to HackGT because it's right next door, and we have a ton of students over here who are willing to do like a bunch of things.
So first year, surprisingly, I wasn't actually a computer science major. I came in as electrical engineering, and for first semester as a freshman, I saw this flyer for a hackathon, and I was like, what in the world is this? Why should I spend 12 hours of my time actually at this event or anything? But off a whim, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just trust myself. The next thing you know, I ended up going to this event, 12 hours. I didn't know a single thing that was going on. Like, I was so confused. I was like, what in the world is coding? Because I didn't have any CS classes in high school. But after the event, I had a blast. I learned a ton, and I was like, you know what, I want to do this. I want to keep on doing this. So I kept on going to more and more hackathons, actually. And then
I kept coming to HackGT because it was really cool. First, the food was really great. But most of all, I got to learn something new every time I went there.
HackGT is especially special, I guess, to me. It has a very important place in my heart because, first of all, it brings together both the Georgia community, but also countless other schools from across the nation. All come together and all want to just create awesome stuff.
I'm Jacob from University of Nebraska. I came to HackGT because I was excited for the opportunity to come and meet new people, especially people that are excited about making and hacking stuff over the course of 48 hours. Additionally, I worked with some of the organizers at Microsoft this past summer, and so I wanted to come and see them again.
Hey everyone, I'm Abel George. I'm actually a high school student from Gwinnett County at Parkview. HackGT is probably one of the biggest hackathons in the Southeast. Like persona that it has, it attracted a lot of us to come here, especially from, being from a younger age group, not really in the college age group. Definitely, I've talked to a bunch of sponsors, a bunch of companies, State Farm, General Motors, talking to them about how to implement their ideas and what they want to see in our product, and basically, gaining connections with those guys and making good friendships.
The food and the swag is unbelievable so far. I mean, you walk around Klaus, which is the computing building here at Georgia Tech, and companies are everywhere. They have anything from, I think they're giving out like drones and Nintendo Switches, but companies are giving out shirts all over the place. The sticker game is unbelievable.
Okay, so we get hoodies, we get fidget spinners, we get awesome random balls and toys and things like that, and hand sanitizers. And of course, not to forget about the awesome headbands. And then things such as random bags and t-shirts and everything you could possibly ever want.
And then the food is non-stop. I mean, we've had some biscuits, popsicles, boba. I mean, you name it, they have it.
we have literally 9 meals over the course of the hackathon, and literally it's just not pizza, it's literally barbecue, it's Indian food, it's Cuban food as well, etc. Like the long list goes on there. So we focus on the food aspect, media events aspect. We're actually having a ceramics event going on right now.
There is always this amazing kind of middle of the night perks. You know, people host a random dance-off in the middle here, or some sort of place where people just go and start singing songs over there, and stuff like that. And that is all absolutely incredible. It is this very good organization that is created by the organizers, that everything is very well laid out, everything is very streamlined.
Because no matter what, we want you to come here, say, hey, we knocked out an amazing project, and also at the same time, we had great food, and we met so many amazing people as well. We had a blast, and you just come here, if you want to do something crazy, if you want to do something outlandish, if you want to, like, just do anything that you want to, we want to have the proper environment in order to do that and everything. We want to provide the resources, provide the necessary sponsors to actually care about, about your experience. Because at the end of the day, all of us who put on this event, we care for every single one of the people that flow in and out of HackGT and everything. Some of the projects that actually happen at this hackathon can launch people in order to achieve their dreams. You know what I'm saying? That one project can transpire into them going back home, say, hey, what'd you do at HackGT? Explain the project. Next thing you know, that one idea that came out of a whim, saying, hey, I don't know if this is gonna work, we don't have the background, but we can actually do it, can literally into anything that they want and everything. And also at the same time, we just love an experience. And so for me, that's one thing I just hold near and dear to my heart, and why I am happy that I spend honestly all the time that I do on HackGT.
It's been wonderful. This has been one of the best decisions I've made as a student. So all I wanted to say is hackathons are great. You should go out and hack the planet.